MP5W-44. So we use proximity sensor, 3 wire, and this one 1 point notch, right? That's my guidance. Right. So this sensor we touch here, and we trigger the light. Now detect no color, right? So this one my output 4 to 20 milliamp. So if no signal, it will go to 4. Output is 4 milliamp. So this one 2 RPM speed, right? So now I set parameter 1 press mode, and then press mode F1 mean RPM. So input is NPN signal high frequency, this one NPN high frequency, this one NPN signal input. This is the input. So alright, so done for parameter 1. Go parameter 2, press up. This one decimal dot you can change. Okay, this one prescale high, you set value high No, this one 200 my output This one parameter 2 is for the output. So 200, above 200 it will trigger H. So there's H and high. So according this, it have high and high. This one PST dot high. So I choose this one Right. Next, low mean low scale 0 Right, done for this one. The exponent 6.00 mean RPM 60 times 1 RPM. Formula RPM. Y exponent mean 10 times 1. 10 times 1 6.101 is 60 right. Then go to parameter 3, go up. This one your free scale high your output So I set 300 my output. Alright, so next free scale low is 0 This one the output 4 to 20 milliamp. N bar A is milliamp. Alright, that's all. Okay, we focus on the parameter 2. So my prescale 200, above 200 it will trigger high. Alright, 200 press mode. Right, so now I run the unit. So this one 71 RPM. Right, so we go to on 4.3. Not high is not energized. Okay, let's raise up 179. Okay, 599 if trigger 215. Alright, right, 209 is still high. We set as 200 set value. Okay, lower than 200 is 197. So in good position So high is 200 Okay, 203 is high position. So I share the drawing. Okay, this one the simulation lah. Right. So example, your roller have a guide pin or notch. Alright, this one the sensing range 7mm. So wiring sensor is black, blue, red. Input is input A, mean output from sensor. 6 is 0 volt, 7 is power supply. So this one the MP5. So you need to have the CS20 cable due to it have a Hirose connector. So example, you use this one, you need to have this AFS S20 connector block. So this one the output lah, 4 to 20 milliamp output. The AFS S20, they have a terminal Hirose 20 pin. So you can connect it, this one number 1, 2, 3, 4 until 20 lah. So you need to connect it 13 and 14 lah. Right? Okay. This one the connector lah. For this one the input lah. I input 1 from the sensor. So power is 7 internal power for sensor, 12 VDC and 0 volt lah. This one have internal 20 volt VDC due to our sensor power up 12 VDC. Alright. Okay, this one the Hirose connector lah. Okay, this one the Hirose connector type. It connected this connector. Okay, fine. So the output is pin number 14 and 13. 14 is plus 4 milliamp, 13 is negative milliamp. This one you can choose in the parameter of the MP5W. So this one the Hirose connector. Alright, they have a clip here according to this cable. I don't have any CS20 part number, so I use a CO open cable 20 pin SP020. So it have a loose wire like this. So you need to check which pin. So I have connected to my multimeter 4 milliamp plus to the multimeter, right? Okay, this one negative 4 to 20 milliamp output. So for this one, Hirose they have a guide notch here at my thumb. So starting from here, so number 1, this one odd numbers, and above is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one is 13. So how to connect it, just cut a pin or whatever, start here, put here, push it, and I use a multimeter. So in ohm. So now I have my end of the cable CO20. So this one Hirose input to the MP5. This one loose cable. So they have no indicator, but you need to check. They have no indicator or pin number whatsoever. So now this one number 13 13 at our MP5W is negative. Okay, negative. This one, as if you have the CH, you can connect it to AFS S20. Alright, pin 13 and 14. 13 is your output negative. So this one how I connected. Right, so this one 13 negative. So now we go to the setting. parameter setting. Add MP5W is you use parameter 1. Press mode, you show parameter 1. Mode F1 RPM. IN-A is your NPN sensor, with HF is high frequency, means high speed lah. So go to parameter 2, decimal dot, you can change up to you. Okay, for this one default. So this one I set my output is 200 high scale, PSTH high lah. PSTL mean low scale 0 lah. So this one, the prescale multisa mean 6, and then this prescale exponent for input A mean the input lah, from the sensor lah. So this one 6 times 10 power 1, 60 lah, RPM. Alright, for this one the formula built in our MP5W, just use the default setting. So this one your output lah, parameter 3 is your output. So FSH mean your high limit value output. I set 300, right? High, my high scale. This one your output. Okay. Let me check my drawing. Okay, this one your high scale. Okay, the parameter 3 is your high scale. This one your output lah, high scale output. Alright. Okay. This one the low limit value output lah. Alright. So the output you use 4 to 20 milliamp. You can choose 0 to 20 milliamp also. This is my mistake. So I have corrected the information. Please stay high is your high scale output value. PSTL low scale output value. Alright. For the FSH and FSL is your high limit value scaling. Mean you can set 300, 500 above your high scale. Alright, that's all. Thank you.